Did that make sense at all to anybody, or was that just as retarded? I don't know, I'm a bit confused. Something there just wasn't right. I shot him from the side, and it looked like the bullet came from the front and pushed him back. That was weird. What made it even worse was that, like, my controller vibrated as it did it, so I was beginning to think for some reason I got hurt. I was going to say, I better not have taken damage from that. I don't think I did. Pretty sure I didn't. If I did, that'd be pretty fucked up. But that was interesting, nonetheless. Anyway, if you remember when you activate the thing, it says that a waterfall can be heard. So, what happens if you restore the water flow? Is the sound it seems to have stopped. I'm gonna be honest and say I never even tied in those two things together. I didn't think, oh hey, this is that waterfall. That didn't like occur to me at all. So that's kind of one of the reasons I just didn't know or think of it. I was just like, oh wow, those two are connected? No, that wasn't me. I was not thinking that. I was just thinking, oh look, a pretty waterfall. And that was it. Joe, you're running into walls, you know that? No, I'm riding in elevators. Whee! I was busy thinking about what it would be like to have an elevator like that installed in a place that you live. But yeah, see, there you go. The waterfall is gone now. As are the dogs, and as are my patients, because Joe's running wrong. Now we're going here. And we get to head down into a new section. I still count this as part of the mansion. It's a new area, but to me it's like the Aqua Ring. It's a new area, but it's small. Not only that, but this place doesn't even have a map. So, it's just a little sub-area to, you know, part, what's it called? 3. This is still the second visit to the mansion. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save real quick and adjust my inventory, so see you in a sec. Alright, I think I'm good. So for now, we gotta turn right back, but we're not leaving because we passed a door. So we're gonna go back and look through that door. This door, right here. I don't have much on me. It's basically just defense stuff only, and that's it. Because not much happens, so there you go. I just got my grenades. And I know I still have one incendiary shell left. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'll probably hang on to it because we're gonna, spoiler, get some more fire shells later. So, might as well just let it roll over like we did with the acid shell. I don't really see why not, but I guess that's what I'll do with it. Especially since, like, I tend to use it, the incendiary shells, I mean. Like, there's a good point on when you should use it. Oh, it's over there. I don't feel like going over there. We'll get that later. If anything, this game gives you more handgun ammo than anything. But of course, you know, that's not really saying much because that's the weakest gun. I was trying to think of the proper term.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Now, if you examine the cranks, the first one we got has a square-shaped end, while this one is more of a hexagon. Not only that, but the difference in color is there to help you out too. So, which way are we going, Jill? This way? Okay. Jill, I can't seem to navigate with you running into walls. Which ways do we go? This way. Okay. That guy doesn't do much anyway. I mean, if Jill wasn't busy walking into a wall, we could have just walked right past him while he was busy shouting, but no, she just decided to have a little bit of a wall walk. I was gonna say run. I hate when I, like, try and speak. Like, I have verbal diarrhea. It's like dyslexia with talking. I guess. I like verbal diarrhea, though. It's a funny term. It just sounds so graphic. It's like, haha, you're pooping from your mouth. Actually, here, let me switch. Oh, okay, I was beginning to wonder. Ow. Are these guys dead? Both of them? I'm believing so. I want to use up all the acid shells first, because, like, there's, you know how, like, Pokemon things are super effective? Well, and not very effective. There's another enemy later in the game that is super effective against regular grenades, but not very effective against acid shells. So I find that kind of humorous, but also interesting. So that's why I'm trying to, hang on to my regular shells as long as possible. Now, just to be sure, I'm going to go ahead and heal up yet again. See, I have a surplus of stuff. Now, you're not going to need much. I could probably go without that. And stop that, Jill. I don't think I really need any items, actually. Any weapons. But we're going to need the knife for, like, the first time in a friggin' ever blah. Anyway, let's start using the crank. Crank, the hexagon crank at least, will basically only be used here in the mines, and that's it. That's its only purpose. The square crank is basically only used for that waterfall, and that's it. There's nothing more to them, so you don't have to worry about it. There's an herb right here that's kind of hard to notice. You can grab it, you might need it later, because I'm pretty sure I will. I can think of one case where I more than likely will. Oh, damn. I'm gonna be honest and say I paid like a lot of attention to the way her body was and realized they captured, like, I don't know if this was before or after the whole, like, it's kind of a standard now for, like, when people act in video games, they'll, like, put them inside of a suit. So I don't know if this was before or after that was, you know, like, created, I guess, discovered, I don't know the term. But it's pretty well done, the way she, like, panics. They give you a knife in the corner in case you forgot yours, but I don't, ouch, see the point, and I understand that, cut it. I don't really see myself needing another knife. Jill, where are you? I can't see you, dear. Oh, there you are. Stop spraying me and attacking me. Leave me alone. I'm trying to do Jill things. God damn it. I'm gonna pester you. Her. Stop cock-blocking the door, too, and you killed me. God, what a douche. I still feel like playing, so let's keep going. Okay, for anyone, if you are going to point out that I could have gone through the door already, I'm gonna be honest and say I don't know. When it comes to this, I just kind of guesstimate. I just chop, and then when I deem it's necessary, please leave me alone. When I deem it's necessary, I walk through. So I don't honestly know how much is too much and whatever and blah. Alright, that should be enough. I was trying to get that one out of the way anyway, and it wouldn't go away. So, there. We did it this time, and if I could have gone through it before, then I'm sorry I wasn't aware. Anyway, here is thing. And by thing, I mean blue herbs. So, what? It just decreased me. Poison actually hurts. Well, I mean, I knew that, but still. I wasn't expecting it to take that much effect. I was gonna, like, just use the green herb and save an upcoming item, but fine if you want to be like that. Well, actually, I could probably still use it anyway. Who cares? I'm probably gonna end up needing the first aid spray in a minute anyway, so... You know, that's cool. Whatever. Most of the times when I die, at least during recordings, I get tired and I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done playing. But in this case, I felt like continuing on. So this is the same session. That's probably just because I didn't make much progress since that last save. So, like, now, if I got all the way up to the mines and didn't save, I'd probably be pissed and not want to play anymore. But since I was smart and saved, I think I'm alright. Anyway, let's keep cranking it. There, now we can walk across it. Damn. That one is significantly easier to dodge. What are you doing holding that? Put that away. Also, I believe she runs the same speed holding the knife or not. I don't use the knife much because I'm not going to say I don't fight in purpose for it because I understand the purpose. But I just don't feel like I need to. Like, on my first playthrough, I, like, played with the knife quite a bit and tried killing zombies. It doesn't work, okay? The only thing you could possibly use the knife for that would actually be effective is if you shot a zombie down, and then instead of shooting him while he's laying on the floor, you could just knife him. That would be the only thing that would actually be acceptably useful on the knife. And in which case, I don't like that. I don't like, I mean, it's just a waste, good girl. It's a waste of an inventory space. And I prefer the way it is in Resident Evil 4. That is something I will... Jill, turn around, push the thing. I will give Resident Evil 4 credit for. Is, when it comes to, like, inventory, it is fairly good. I love the way it works. I like how, the knife is not a spot. You always have it with you, and it's its own button. I like that. That I'm cool with, completely. But I don't like the way the knife is in this game. As far as complaints with Resident Evil 4, that's just more or less the fact that it's not much puzzle. Like, I was worried about that, almost. I was like, am I gonna have any difficult, crazy puzzles? He's like, yeah, there's some like that, and it's like, no, usually it's just find 2 pieces of something, and then that's it. It's so linear, while this is, like, exploring. That's the difference I was looking at. Good girl, try again. Resident Evil 4 is linear. This isn't. So that's another difference. I'm gonna be honest and say I like linear to an extent, because I mean I hate the whole, oh hey, let's go through a bunch of doors and then get lost. And getting lost is something I'm worried about. It's not exploring everything is what I'm worried about. So that's why I prefer linear. But when it comes to Resident Evil, I don't expect linear. That's like a linear Metroid. You don't expect it. If it's linear, it's just not the same game. Now if it's Mario, kind of. Galaxy was pretty linear. Super Mario 64, that was not. I mean, it was a small world, so it wasn't like you were... Jill, what are you doing? So it wasn't like you were getting lost or anything, but it gave you whole free roaming everything. Sunshine, I guess. I mean, it gave you the whole world to walk around in all the time, but I mean, it was pretty clear on, hey, do this, dumbass. So, that wasn't, you know, it is, but isn't linear. Anyway, I'm going to transition back. Ouch! We can make it, Jill.